I saw this video, how a face reveal ruined corpse husband's career. Also, I want to say this guy as well, Curse. I think he did a face reveal. This is what the guy looks like. Like, he actually looks like a Chad. How? How? Completely and utterly mogged. It's over. Right, anyway, yeah, he did a video on how a face reveal ruined corpse husband's career. Don't know how true that is, don't know, but I want to give this a watch.
Face reveals on YouTube are usually a big deal. It's the moment fans finally get to see what their favorite creator looks like and are able to put a face behind the voice. I recently did one on this channel because I thought of it as a way to connect.
Dude, can I be honest here? Like, I don't want to make this about me. I think I might have actually had the worst face reveal imaginable. I look terrible in my face reveal. I look like a bloated pig. Wait, do I pull it up? Do I pull it up, actually? I might pull it up. This is gonna be, I'm gonna get so much secondhand embarrassment. Oh god. Oh! 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 I've just always looked that disheveled. I've just always looked that disheveled. Is this where I got the fake deep voice as well?
Hillary Clit.
I look back at that version of myself and you do not understand how much hatred and disgust I have. Oh. How do I look worse 8 years ago than what I do now? I look worse then. Aren't you meant to look worse when you get older? That's brutal. Oh my god. Oh. To be fair, the lighting as well in that video is absolutely horrendous. Yeah, sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and it's like, oh, I look a bit disheveled, but it's like, I look the exact same 8 years ago. Actually, just always look like a goblin. 1 second in Birmingham? Yep, true. All right.
Better with the audience. And although my face reveal went really
The golden age of Pyro? Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
well with me receiving tons of compliments and support in the comments, that's not always the case for
Not gonna lie, you look much younger now. Thank you, Christopher. I'll be honest, man. I'm pushing 30 right now. Like me still being ID'd, like that's a blessing. Genuinely, that's a blessing. I'll take that now. It used to annoy the hell out of me, but now because I'm pushing 30, it's like, no, this is actually good.
For everyone. As we've learned in the recent past, face reveals are legit 50-50. You can either be loved.
You're 27. Yeah, 27's pushing 30. That's pushing 30. Anything over 26, it's over.
Loved and celebrated like someone like
the World of Darkness.
a
Funny and insightful video on a really good tabletop universe.
Thank you, Annan, for the 10.
popular YouTuber that revealed his face and was met with tons of love and support, with comments like, "Bro is majestic looking."
Yeah, it's so weird, right? When you do a face reveal, it either makes your career or it breaks it. Like, I know, like, some YouTubers like Memulus, he's never done a face reveal. And I think he's gone on the record to say he just doesn't care. He doesn't care about that, you know. He wants to kind of separate his YouTube life from his personal life kind of thing.
Or, "Holy shit, he's so handsome."
I
You
donate.
could also be unlucky and end up like Dream, who's a mega famous Minecraft YouTuber whose face reveal, being one of the most anticipated in YouTube history, left everybody disappointed. And I'm not gonna lie,
I'll be honest with you. I don't think you know, not to be devil's advocate, I think with Dream, there's no way anyone would have ever accepted the way that he looked. He could have been like a 10 out of 10 Chad and people would have still had a problem with it. Because his fan base were just that huge, they would have all had their own preferences. It's like, oh, I'm into fat guys, why isn't he fat? Oh, I'm into like buff guys, why isn't he buff? You know, like there were so many different preferences spread around that like it never would have made like anyone happy. Like everyone happy, I mean.
disappointed might be an understatement. The second Dream
It's kind of, I still remember the face reveal though. It was so genius how he kind of faced at like a certain angle as well.
face
I mean, I get it. Like if I look like this, I look okay. If I look at the camera, my face looks like it's 3 kilometers wide. Like I get it. I get angling.
hit the internet, it turned into a full-blown
I actually don't remember it being that extreme.
roast session. People were calling him ugly, making edits, comparing him to cartoon characters, and basically turning the moment into a meme.
Guys, I'm not laughing because when he looks like that.
Troll face 6 times combo, by the way.
Guys, I'm not laughing. Guys, I'm laughing because this is just the pose. And guys, it's iconic at this point.
His face was
I mean, I kind of, you know, I do respect the weight loss he went through as well. I have no idea how he did that. I have no idea. Because remember the picture of that kid that was going around and he kept denying that it was him? And then obviously, you know, they look alike, like it definitely was him. But yeah, I mean, I still respect how he lost all that weight. Like, that's absolutely insane.
everywhere. Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, you name it. There were even YouTube videos of people
Ozempic? I don't even think Ozempic was like around back then.
reacting to his face reveal, and they were just laughing at him.
I'm dropping it.
And did I mention he was trending on Twitter under the hashtag he's ugly? Like, is that not insane? And I'm just reading the other stuff that was trending during the same time he did the face reveal.
You snore for the 5. Thank you, Emmanuel, for the month. Oh no, thank you, Emmanuel, for joining.
And put the mask back on is trending. Can you imagine working up the courage to finally do a face reveal in front of tens of millions, and they tell you to put the mask back on because you're ugly? That right there.
I mean, I did a face reveal and I look like a glazed ham. My face reveal, I mean, my face reveal's on what, like 2.5 million views? That's like a fraction of what Dream had. But still, like, you can... Yeah, my face reveal was grim, bro. I can't defend it in any way.
Would cause me generational trauma. Like, I don't think you guys realize enough people said it for it to be trending on Twitter. That is insane. Yeah, the internet is brutal. Along with being publicly embarrassed and humiliated on a massive scale, Dream ended up stepping back from content after the face reveal and putting his mask back on, and basically vanishing from the...
Yeah, I'm not sure why he did that. I think it was kind of like he was kind of worried that his face would taint the brand. You know, because I'll be honest, I don't think Dream's ugly. I think if you're calling him ugly, I think that's a bit of a cope. So it's I think what he was trying to do there is like almost get the recognition back, because obviously most people knew him from the YouTube profile picture from the Minecraft videos.
The spotlight for
it's like how Deadmau5, the DJ, just always has the little mouse head on and stuff. Like, people know what he looks like, but like the mouse head he wears has like so much more like you can recognize it a lot easier.
a long time. And remember, this is all
He looks normal. Yeah, no, exactly. It's like he looks fine, genuinely.
because people didn't like how he looked after the face reveal. And the worst part is, it's not even like he was ugly. He looks like an average
I forgot how crazy old Meat Canyon videos were.
guy. He just didn't look like the insanely filtered, perfect version people imagine in their heads. Now that we've discussed how the internet treats people who don't live up to their picture fantasies, let's talk about Corpse Husband, a creator whose face was never supposed to be seen in the first place. Corpse Husband is a popular YouTuber that blew up in 2020 during the Among Us era, mostly because
Oh my god, that is going back a while. Dude, the Among Us era, that was like, I think it lasted a lot less than the Minecraft era, but it was like 5 times bigger.
of his deep voice.
Yo, Corpse, what's going on?
Hello, friend.
Wow.
What?
Kicks like Kuno.
Wait, what?
Corpse's voice is like infrasonic
Is
bass.
that real? No.
Oh my god.
It's real, believe me. He sounds like God.
This is like a fever dream though, this era. They must have loved working with each other, because it literally was just like 10 million views by just playing Among Us.
And the devil should sound like.
I don't know. I guess I haven't done a face reveal, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Guys, who is Corpse?
Well,
I'm
I just
totally
assumed
fine
that
with
someone
it.
with this voice might look like, you know, they don't look like what they sound like.
You're
you know?
accurate. You're completely accurate.
He
Everyone
doesn't,
else
he doesn't look
is
like what he sounds like. for
Remember how
sure,
everyone
but-
thought Donkey
I
was
feel
black?
like your voice is touching me.
Yeah.
Is that a weird thing to say?
I feel like your voice is hitting a part of my
Pokey,
ear that's never been
I'll
hit
answer
before.
that.
As you can probably tell, they were all glazing him like crazy. Jacksepticeye even said he sounds like what God and the devil should sound like. If that's not top tier glazing, I don't know what is. And don't forget about Pokimane when she said she feels like his voice is literally touching her. What on earth could she possibly mean by that? So of course, when someone is being hyped up like that, especially by other huge—
Oh my god, yeah, they got AOC, the Cortez woman. They literally had her in a... Oh my god, that era was such a fever dream. Like getting US politicians in an Among Us game.
content creators, they're gonna gain a fan base very fast. And not just any fan base. It's gonna be a fan base built off worshipping and glazing, which is kind of the worst kind, because once they put you on a pedestal, it's only a matter of time before they start picking you apart
That crossover was crazy. Yeah, no, it's just...
second you don't meet their fantasy. And I'm pretty sure Corpse was aware of that, because he said something to the same effect in an interview he did.
For people that think it's me, then I can.
I wonder if Corpse was even sat there. Or maybe... I'm not sure. Corpse might have actually been sat in that chair and they edited him out. Or maybe he, you know, Anthony, like, pretended to ask questions to, like, an empty chair. And then Corpse responded through, like, a microphone or something. Because, again, it's like, if he came into the studio and stuff, if one staff member got a picture of him, like, it's over.
Can't imagine if it was actually me.
Because people treat popular people as if they have no...
He does look like he's making eye contact with someone, though. Maybe they just had a stand-in in the chair. I'm not really sure.
feelings and no heart.
In people's heads, I'm more of like a character or like a brand or like an anime character or something.
Yeah.
So they don't treat me as if
He's a literal schizo. Just the empty seat.
I'm an actual person.
So yeah, he knew
Dream had the same thing as well, right? He got interviewed by Anthony and it was just a drawn character.
exactly how ruthless the internet could be. And that, coupled with his anxiety, is why he said in the same interview he most likely wouldn't be doing a face reveal.
Are you ever going to do a face reveal?
I don't think I'm gonna face reveal on purpose anytime soon. It's just way too much now. Since I've grown so much, I feel like everyone's staring at me every time I leave my house.
Why did he make his avatar look like that? He's digging his own grave. I don't see anything wrong with his avatar. It's just a like e-boy with a hygiene mask on. I mean, that's pretty standard, I'd say. I mean, if you want to go after like characters, go after my little TV guy. You know, like it was literally Foxy the Pyro at one point, you know. And then I put a TV on it to make it less furry.
Oh, so it's gotten scarier.
Do you have to like change your voice when you're out in public?
I avoid talking at all costs anywhere in public.
And after hearing that, it makes what happened next even more messed up, because despite him making it clear he didn't want his face out there, people still took it upon themselves.
Are you rocking the Supreme Aphex Twin collab? Yes, sir. It's yummers.
To dig into his private life and dox him.
Normal behavior there. Yep, very normal.
And because of that dox, an image eventually started circulating that people claimed was Corpse. And I do want to say before we start talking about the photos and the doxing that there has never been any official confirmation that
I hope he doesn't show the image. I know what image he's showing, but I hope he doesn't actually show it in the video.
that this photo was actually him in the first place. It was all based on speculation, but that didn't stop people from treating it like it was the truth. So obviously, when this apparent Corpse face reveal dropped and he didn't look like a Disney prince, people immediately started clowning it. And as you can see from these tweets, this was the type of vibe people—
Yeah, I'll probably get these edited out. Because again, it's like the you know, I don't watch Cope Husband ever. But yeah, I mean, the guy never really consented to having his face put out there, so I think that's pretty unfair.
were on. Y'all were simping over this man? Corpse husband leaked, corpse leaked, corpse husband face. And it's
He's not a 10 out of 10, Chad.
4 pictures that I'm guessing were leaked. This has got to be like a certified hater move because they just didn't have to post this. Corpse husband face reveal, not as he advertised. Sorry fangirls, lol. And this partially doesn't even make sense because it says not as he advertised. He doesn't advertise
Yeah, I'm gonna blur all these after the stream, I think.
his looks as anything. It's not like he lied about how he looks. He didn't do anything to advertise it.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't look like his character, but it's like, okay, I don't think most YouTubers do not look like their beautifully drawn, perfect avatar with like no blemishes or, you know, wrinkles or, you know.
And I feel like the worst part about this is that these were probably his fans as well, or at least people that were subscribed
Average dude. Yeah, he just looks average, like, you know.
to him. Because people who don't know who Corpse is or aren't fans of him don't even care this much. And it wasn't just like 1 or 2 people saying this stuff, it was thousands. Full comment sections, timelines, videos, just non-stop hate and people calling him ugly. While doing research for this video,
He's not even ugly. No, he's not. It looks like a younger picture. Yeah, probably. It'd probably be an old picture that was
video. I even stumbled upon an old tweet that said, "Very ugly, hideous corpse husband face reveal."
Like, again, do you remember when I did my face reveal? I looked fucking repulsive. I looked ugly as. Like, I'm not saying I had a glow up or anything like that, but you know, like, people can like change over the years and stuff.
And he's ugly like everyone expected. LOL. And I just want to reiterate, nobody even knows if that's him. That could just
Yeah, exactly. There's no proof, by the way. That is the image that is being circulated the most, but there is zero proof it's actually him.
just be a random person, and because people think it's corpse, they're just.
Oh, you meant the avatar, not him. He looks fine IRL. I mean, the avatar's subjective, sure. Thanks for the 5.
Calling him ugly and cyberbullying him.
I just think it's a bit fucked for a guy to have his face leaked when he didn't consent, and then everyone's just like calling him ugly.
He also spoke on this phenomenon in the same interview before these leaks even came out.
And I've seen some people, spreading fake DMs that have been photoshopped to show like.
Thank you, Daniel, for the 1 month.
Oh, corpse revealed his face, and look what he looks like. And I know.
Why would you show? Why did he show that in a video? And he's shown the guy's Twitter handle, so like people in the video can go look up and see what they think his face looks like.
No, because I've seen you. Granted, you had a mask on, but I've seen you. You don't look anything like these people. But these poor people are getting completely shit on.
I mean, that just looks like Dream with an afro. That just looks like Dream with an afro. What the hell?
Shit on for looking that way.
They're taking the pictures from real life people. I don't know if they end up seeing it, and then because people think it's me, they just shit all over it, even though they're normal looking people. So that's what normal looking people get for people that think it's me. Then I can't imagine if it was actually
Dream Fro.
me.
Because people treat popular people as if they have no feelings and no heart.
So yeah, people are insane, because a month after these leaks started getting out of control.
It was a panic, Dono. Oh yeah, no, don't worry about it. Don't get in your own head about it, no worries.
He went completely silent, and since November of 2021, Corpse hasn't made a single video. No uploads, no streams, and barely even any tweets.
He might have just gave up on YouTube, man, or like just found another interest. I think there are a lot of YouTubers out there that people don't realize that just don't enjoy it anymore. They get famous very quickly, and for a lot of them, it can just be like crippling. You know, because I remember like Corpse has said this in podcasts and stuff. Like, this is public knowledge that he said himself. I remember him saying at one point, like, he would cut his face with like razor blades and stuff before he recorded videos. I need to find that's a huge thing to say. I need to find where he said that, but that is like, that's in my head right now. I'm pretty sure he said that at some point. If someone could find me that, I'd appreciate it. Because I feel like I don't want to say that without actually showing proof of that, because it is pretty crazy. But yeah, I mean, you know, maybe he just didn't enjoy like all the pressure and stuff of like people finding his face and that. And maybe he was just like, yeah, that's enough. Or maybe he just didn't enjoy doing videos anymore. Or maybe he made his bag and then he was like, yeah, I just want to leave the internet. A lot of people do that. Like, there's an article here. It's pretty old. It's from like 2021. But it's him saying, I hate my face. Corpse husband reveals he cut his face with razor blades, received support online. Yeah, he was very open about like his mental health and stuff like that. He was definitely going through a lot. And for some people, like, getting incredibly famous, it like, as great as that is, it's what most people dream of. Like, it can also be like completely crushing as well.
And for someone who used to be everywhere, it just feels like he disappeared overnight. And if I'm being real, I can't even blame him. Imagine just wanting a little privacy, and people are so strange and chronically online that they dox you just to see what you look like and potentially call you ugly. And I'm not gonna lie, if I was Dream, I'd be a supervillain.
Yeah, again, it's like we're not actually sure if that's his face or, I mean, I'm not really looking into it. I don't really care that much.